So this is a little bit of a different video. As you can see, it's just going to be a little compilation of some speed paints that I've done on my iPad Pro that I got pretty recently. I hope you enjoy this kind of video. I did a poll on Instagram to see if you guys were interested, and a lot of you guys seem to be, so I hope you guys enjoy. This first one is a little more of a different style than the other ones. It's a little more cartoony. My girlfriend requested a paint palette, so I decided to do this kind of abstract version of one. At this point I'm just cleaning up the lines and coloring the palette itself. With this one I didn't want to have the harsh black lines, but I didn't want to leave it totally lineless either because I thought it looked a little bit boring and muddled together, so I added these just slightly darker versions of the colors as the line art just to have it have a little bit of a softer feel rather than having the harsh black lines like I said before. This one is a slightly shorter one than the other ones because it's more simple style, so it's almost over now, but I hope you guys like this one. Just adding the little dollops of paint and a few extra little swooshes to the paint coming out of the palette, and it's done. This one you can see I'm kind of muddling around with a few different ideas. It was during May, so I wanted to make a drawing for Mermaid because I didn't really do that. I just wanted to draw a couple things for it. I don't really like drawing the traditional mermaids because they're so overdone, so I drew this kind of horrific one that I think it's probably not more realistic, but it's definitely not the like super cartoony overdone one. And I love drawing kind of creepy things, so this was right up my alley. I'm just adding some shading. It's kind of hard to tell, but I meant for the tail to be kind of ombre like striped upwards. It looks more like it's just shadows, but as you can see at the top of the tail, like it's shaded as well, which doesn't make any sense, so it's just the patterning on its tail. Right here I'm just adding some blue to make it look like it's actually in the ocean, and then I bump up the color of the line art so it can stand out a little more, and then also right near the end I make the whole color of the creature slightly lighter than the background because I thought it still didn't pop enough. And there's the finished image. This is the longest one of all of them. This one took me quite a while, and I think I worked on it over a couple days. This one was also a suggestion from my girlfriend. She just wanted me to draw some birds, so I decided to draw this little pigeon who just wants to be a blue jay, so I gave him a little hood that looks like a blue jay because I thought that would be really cute. So that's the idea behind this one. Right now I'm just making that little key of all of the base colors from the references, and I'm just blocking in all those flat colors, and then I am adding in all the details and shading and all of that stuff and all the secondary colors. This one there isn't a whole lot to talk about, so I'll just let you guys enjoy some music while this drawing goes on. We're getting right up to the end here, so I thought I'd just bring my voice back, and here is the finished product. I really love how it turned out. He's so cute. this is the last one. It's more of a practice page. It's not any finished artworks, but I just wanted to practice doing some digital kind of painting style. I have quite a few inspirations that I've found on YouTube and on Instagram that do very similar styles, very painterly stuff. They do it more traditional, like with actual paint on paper, but I find this a lot easier because I don't actually have to mix all the paints and stuff like that. So I just thought I'd try it out, and I really love how these all came out. So as you can see in the top corner, I just took a picture of my hand and later my ear as reference, because people always ask me to try and like teach them what I do to make my drawings, and reference is just a huge part of it. Like, without the references, I would not be able to make anything like even remotely look like this. With this ear, I don't know why, but quite a big portion of the actual painting, the coloring, got cut out, and I have no idea why it happened, but I'm sorry about that. Yeah, right there, it just kind of switches over, but you guys still get to see some of it, which is good. But I really love how this one came out. It looks very realistic, but still like it's a painting. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of finishing up the inside of the ear and blending all the colors together. Sorry, excuse me. For this one, it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing on this one because it's mainly like very small details and just smudging things together, so sorry if you can't notice very much happening, but it was all necessary, just smoothing everything out and making it look really good. So this one's almost over. Like I said, it's not a finished piece, just little practices, and that is the finished product. So I hope you guys liked this, and if you want to see another one, then let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!